Welcome back. So, this is the map. You can see the big desert islands up there. This is the map I created for the desert deep dive. And as you can see, it's a little bit more hilly than my last map. And I have an idea. I brought one of the ships. I brought the... this is the Corvette I used in the ship models video that I did yesterday. And I have an idea for what I want to do with this, but I need a place to work, A. And B, I need a place to park my ships where I can get into them easily, because if I'm constantly switching back and forth on my fast travel location, I'm not going to be able to fast travel into the other ship. And I need to be able to access, because this ship has all my stuff, and this is the one I'm working on. So I need to get back and forth easily, and I need a place to work on them, you know, like a dry dock or something. And this area is a little bit crowded, but this hilly area actually presents with an opportunity, because I could... Let me go up here and show you what it looks like from up here. I could chop down all these little trees, put a little path right here, and some stairs right here leading up inside. Or maybe I'll put it on the... No, there's too much of this. I want to put it on the other side. I'm sticking with my original gut. I'm gonna put some stairs here and a path over here. Chop down all these little tiny trees. And then I think right here, I'm going to clear this area out and just build a dock. So I think that's going to be today's episode, is I am going to build a dock. Oh, got a bad guy. Better go deal with that. Anyway, so yeah, that's going to be today's episode after I kill this skeleton. So I'm going to kill him, and then I'm going to get started. Alright, so I've got my stairs put in, and I've cleared this area out here. I don't know what I want to do for this path, but I am going to step down a few steps here before I go out this way. And I know I'm going to want to clear this area out here, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do that. I don't know. What can we do with this path? I don't want to just keep doing the cobblestone. That would be boring. I want to do something interesting over here. Let's go take a look at what kind of blocks we got. Let's see what we got to work with here. Desert grass blocks. Savanna grass blocks. What's forest litter? I guess I could just do a dirt path. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. I'll just do a dirt path. Let me go dig up some dirt over here real quick. Alright, so we got our little path put in over here. I think I'm going to put a little bench right here. I feel like that would be a good spot for it. Maybe fill this out a little bit. Put a little fence there, or a railing, like a guardrail. But I don't know what I want to... I know I want to put the dock. Like, I want to put some stairs here, maybe 2 or 3 steps. And then have the dock protruding out into this open area here. But I need to measure how wide it is so that the ships fit properly. So I need to chop these trees down. So let's go ahead and start doing that. Okay, so I've cleared out all these trees. I think I'm going to do a few more of these over here. I want this to be really wide because I want to be able to leave enough room so that if I make the ships bigger, they still fit. Like, I don't want to accommodate the ships as they are now. If I decide to build, like, two, like, massively wide ships, now I'm not saying I will, but, you know, theoretically speaking, you want to leave yourself room to expand. The point here is not to build a dock that meets our needs now, but rather to build one that will meet any needs we could theoretically have in the future. So, I'm just going to chop down these last few trees here. These are little ones. They should be quick. And then go repair my tools because this axe is about busted. And then I think I'm going to level this out. I'm going to dig out some of this dirt. I also went and dug up all that the copper. And I think I'm going to level this out. And you know what? I need to measure this, how wide across it is. And I'm going to dig this out over here as well. So I'm going to go fix my tools and then we'll come back and we'll dig out some of this dirt. All right, I've cleared out my inventory, repaired my tools. I think I'm going to remove this section right here so that it's flush with that wall all the way down to this layer. And then I'm going to do the same thing on this side with this area over here and this section in the middle here too. So let's get started. All right, so this is what it looked like before, and this is what it looks like now. Got a nice big flat square area all the way up to here, all the way up to this line right here. I felt like that was enough. I do still want to measure this. I'm toying with the idea of whether or not I should fill in these holes. I don't know if I want to do that or not. On the one hand, it'll make it look cleaner. But on the other hand, the ships are going to sit flat anyway. It doesn't really matter. All right, I'm back. So I did a little bit of measuring on the design that I want to build, and it is only 15 to 17 blocks wide. So a 20 wide area should be more than enough to accommodate the width. And then the length, it'll just be sticking out into the ocean a little bit, which is fine. So I think the next step here is making sure that this is lined up with the middle. So let me make sure the path is lined up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Ah, brilliant. Look at that. Dead center. Spot on. So then, let's go ahead and move these ships over here. So, how high does this need to be off the ground to be level with that gangway? It's going to be right there. And then it needs to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Off of that level. So it needs to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So just to give you guys an idea here, this ship, you can see those walls are the limits of how big I can make this ship right now. And you see how it's overlapping the wall on this side by 1, 2, 3, almost 4 blocks. And then on this side, you see it's overlapping the dock by 2, almost 3 blocks. So this ship is already too big at its current build limit for this dock. So if I wanted to make this ship bigger, I wouldn't be able to in this dock. This was what I was referring to. Now, I'm not going to make this ship wider, and that ship, I'm not going to make it much wider. How wide is that ship right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, so it's 13. I'm going to add maybe 2 or 3 blocks on each side. So, I mean, it should still fit, but we'll see. But this was what I was referring to about planning ahead. Is you got your wall there, and you got your wall there, and so I already can't accommodate this. If I wanted to build to the wall limits of this ship. All right, so I went ahead and put in this little guardrail, like I said I was gonna, and I put the bench here, and I put in some lights as well because I made some torches, and I went and decorated the dock here a little bit. I put in some posts. Oh, I gotta fill in that one. I don't have any wood on me right now. I'll fill this one in a minute, but this is... what do I need there? 2 more blocks? But I put some posts, I put some candles up, and these docks are now close enough that this is all I wanted to be able to do. To be able to hop in and out of this ship's effortlessly. Eventually I'm going to build this out over here a little bit more so that I can go this way instead of having to like dodge around the candelabra or the candle holder. But I think this looks nice. It's a basic dock. I feel like there's still more I could do to polish it a little. But I think for now it'll work. So interesting little side thing happened here. After I was done with everything, I logged back in to take a picture for the thumbnail for the video, and when I logged in, this tree, and this tree were here, and they should not be there. These trees, I definitely chopped them down. I placed this block, and I placed this block. These trees couldn't have just like respawned from, they're not going into the ground. Trees spontaneously spawned on blocks that I placed. So, I mean, it's free wood. I'm not going to complain about free wood, but it's weird that trees that I definitely chopped down. Because you guys can... I'm going to put this right before the ending of the video. So there's a footage that I filmed right after this segment is going to be the conclusion of the video. And that footage was filmed before this footage. So those trees won't be there in that footage. Because this part right here, I filmed after everything was done, after I was done editing, just to take a picture of the dock for the thumbnail. And those trees appeared out of nowhere. Alright, so I think this quaint little dock is going to get the job done for now. It's pretty basic, but it does what I need it to do. And got both of the ships docked in here, and I'm able to get back and forth between them. So this is going to meet my needs for now. I'm probably going to polish it up a little bit. But in the meantime, thanks for checking out my channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time, where I'll be working on something new. Bye.